chestnuts roasting over an open fire, drinking eggnog till you puke blood, and having some of the greatest food you could ever imagine. Now that's the Christmas spirit. I'm Sundance McDermott, and this is Culinary Heaven. Come here, pup. That's a good pup. Today on my show, I'll be exhibiting some of the finest foods you can possibly imagine. Whether it's gourmet or fast food, we always do it right in the Culinary Heaven, so stand by. King in the food is risky. When the snow is falling and the trees are bright, you should come to the McDermott's residence, because the time is right. Here at the McDermott's residence during the holidays, I like to prepare special recipes that have passed down to my family from generations to generations. Today we're going to make my Grandpa Lewis's special pork roast beef. It's just fantastic, and I think in the end you're all going to love it. You're going to make it for your family during the holidays. So my Grandpa Lewis's pork roast beef is going to take the form of kind of a meatloaf-like shape. So the most important element in the meatloaf is the sauce. So we're just going to lay the foundation of the bowl here with some fresh basil leaves. In the Bible it said that Adam and Eve made love in fresh basil leaves, so I like to think of it as a kind of a connection to our religion during the holidays, which is why it's a very good cuisine to make during this time. So recently I was doing some research and I learned that your saliva creates a lot of cohesiveness. So what we're going to do here is we're going to let a nice phlegmy loogie into the bowl here. So you can just prep this up and just spit it in there. So since we'll be baking the meatloaf in this bowl, we're going to try to get the spit and the basil just all around the bowl there. See how it's still a little liquidy, but like stirring milk into butter, we're just going to keep churning it until it solidifies a little more. Just keep spreading it there. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Alright, perfect. So now we have our baste in the bowl, and now we can continue making the sauce. So now that we have the baste in the bowl here, we're going to start making the sauce. And first we're going to use some mayo. My sister always used to say, if it doesn't taste good, add mayo to it. We would make just mayonnaise sandwiches back in the day. Next we have some flax oil pills. We used to give this to my dog, Bernie, who died. He had a skin disease, so it would kind of help oil his skin. And we're going to add some unknown substance. I found it in the attic of my house a couple days ago, but I just think, it's always great to experiment with food. Why not, So first we're going to add this fresh mayo. Yeah. Daddy likes his mayo. Put it on there. And next we're just going to add one flax oil pill. I haven't tried it if you add two, but I'd imagine the consequences could be potentially disastrous. Just going to throw one of those puppies in there. And last up, we're going to add the mystery sauce. I'm just going to smell it first because I don't know what it is. That smelled terrible. But, I like to compare my food to like a writer and use juxtaposition. If it smells bad, it must obviously taste great. So we're going to add a lot of it in large doses. This is coming along quite slowly here. Any day now. We'll be right back with Culinary Heaven in a minute. So, it's about time, but we got the mystery sauce into the dish, and now we're just simply going to stir it. So let's get to it. It's okay if the flax oil pill doesn't break up. I think it just adds texture to the meal, and you know Sundance, he loves his texture, so you know I'm perfectly content with a solid flax oil pill in there. Alright, perfect. We have the sauce, and it smells good, and now we're going to start working on the meat. So now for the meat proportion, I have one beef patty here. I'm just going to throw it in the microwave for probably 15 seconds, just to get it soft, you know? So we're just going to cook that for 15 seconds. And it's ready. Oh, it's just great. There's ice on it still. It's a little soft. And we're just going to mold this puppy in. Put it in a little bowl and squirt the juice in there. The juice is great. Smash it in there. And then we have the meat. Now we're going to add a few of my classic Sundance favorites. One slice of American cheese. Just put the cheese in there. You know what? I think I'm going to add the plastic to it also. I think that'd be a smart idea. So just mix that around. Oh my god, can we get a view of this? It looks so good. Now, what is a Sundance McDermott meal without the cream of whip? Put some whipped cream in here. So nice. Throw it back in the fridge. Alright, now I'm just going to mix this with my hands. This is the dirty work. Excellent. Now, we're going to add the sauce to it. Just get the sauce. Pour it in there. You want to get every last scrap of this fantastic sauce. Fantastic. So now I'm just going to mix this up with my hands, and we virtually are almost done with our pork meat. So I know a lot of you are thinking that peeing in the food is risky. Well, I actually like to think of it as high risk, high reward. Piss actually has a lot of calcium in it, and the sour nature of the piss really adds great flavor to the food. A couple years ago, I was studying culinary arts in Africa, and while I was about to eat my food, a tribesman showered piss all over my fried maggot dish. I ate it, because, you know, I'm a cook, and it was just absolutely incredible. And since then, I've tried to acclimate a lot of my piss into a lot of my food. So behind the scenes, and a lot of the things I exhibit on the show, there's a lot of urine in them. So I'm going to get the dish here. I'm just going to get it, and I'm going to start pissing in it. So the dish is looking incredible. This looks like the best round of this I've ever made. My sons are going to love it. And we're just going to throw it in the oven. The oven is already preheated to 600 degrees. It smells so good. And we're going to throw it in there. We'll be right back with Culinary Heaven in a minute. So it's been 2.5 hours since I put the dish in the oven, baking at 600 degrees. And I think it's going to be ready now. I prefer to go bare-handed into the oven. I just find it, you know, more daredevilish. And it's really hot. Close that, and folks, this is done. Grandpa Lewis's pork roast beef. Johnny, Jimmy, Tommy, Toby, come downstairs. Daddy's got dinner for you. I'm Sundance McDermott. If you'd like to check out any of my recipes online, go to www.culinaryheaven.com. And if you have any questions, please email me at sundance.mcdermott@foodnetwork.com. Thank you.